Dear teachers and colleagues, hello everyone. Today I'm honored to introduce my research to you. The symbolic significance and cultural characteristics of traditional Miao wax printing patterns. I'm Lifang from Guangxi University of Arts. Firstly, let's take a look at the research background. Wax printing is one of the three major ancient printing and dyeing in China. It was selected as a national intangible culture heritage in 2006. Miao wax printing carries two terms: mass, religion, migration, memories, and aesthetics. The research question is currently most of the relevant research results are presented in Chinese, and there is a lack of related research in the English-speaking world, resulting in a communication gap. Based on this background, my research objectives are very clear. I hope to systematically sort out the symbolic meanings of 9 common patterns in Miao wax printings, and from a reference table that can be integrated into both Chinese and English. The contribution of this research lies in facilitating cross-disciplinary citation and pedagogical applications. To achieve this goal, I mainly focus on two issues. Firstly, what are the symbolic meanings of these 9 common patterns? Secondly, what are the unique cultural characteristics of the Miao ethnic group reflected by the meanings contained in these patterns? In terms of research methods and data sources, I use literature analysis and visual analysis methods. The literature analysis is mainly based on Chinese-related literature in the CNKI database. Visual analysis starts with the from symbols and symbolism of the image. The image materials for visual analysis mainly come from his Miao wax printings. Next, I will introduce my research findings and provide detailed interpretations of 9 types of patterns. Firstly, there is the vortex pattern, which represents the endless cycle of life and the arduous migration process of the Miao people. From a cultural perspective, the vortex pattern is a manifestation of Miao natural worship, a metaphor for cosmology, and also has the function of praying for blessings and exorcising evil spirits. Then there is the butterfly pattern, which symbolizes ancestor worship and reverence and love for life. In terms of cultural characteristics, it is a carrier of auspicious meanings and a natural analytic as, as, aesthetic expression. The Venus pattern is a symbol of femininity, symbolizing the abundance of children and good fortune, and symbolizing reproduction in terms of cultural characteristics, reflecting the worship of reproduction is an extension of water culture. and a symbol of appreciations and peace. The bird pattern symbolizes good luck and prosperity, symbolizing the source of all things and the reproduction of life. From a cultural perspective, it is a remnant of the totem worship, a medium for communication between heaven and earth, and a metaphor for the vitality of life. The dragon pattern symbolizes receiving blessings and welcoming good fortune, dispelling disasters and avoiding calamities. Its cultural characteristics are reflected in the naturalized dragon image, which has the function of praying for blessings and exorcising evil. Presenting geometric artistic expression. The pomegranate pattern symbolizes many children and blessings, family unity and harmony. From a cultural perspective, it is a metaphor for the continuation of life, reflecting the integration of Han and Miao cultures. Geometric patterns embody the Miao people's reverence and admiration for nature, as well as their remembrance and worship of their ancestors. Its cultural characteristics are manifested in the abstraction of natural phenomena, the career of ethnic memory, and the unity of craftsmanship and aesthetic. The one pattern in Miao culture represents the scene of a family holding hands and dancing, symbolizing reproduction and growth. In terms of cultural characteristics, it is a symbol of auspiciousness and eternity, a map of migration history, and a fusion of religion and culture. Finally, there is the bronze drum pattern, which is a symbol of wealth and power, a tribute and worship to ancestors. In terms of cultural characteristics, it is a symbol of power, a reflection of cosmic order, and a combination of craftsmanship and faith. In, in order to help everyone have a clear understanding of the 9 types of patterns, I have created a summary table to systematically sort out the meanings and cultural characteristics of each pattern, making it convenient for everyone to refer to and compare. Next, I would like to talk about the academic and practical review of this research. In terms of academia, providing a systematic inch points for the English-speaking world to facilitate subsequent comparative research. In terms of application, research results can be incorporated into classrooms, for teaching visual literacy or enriching the content of intangible cultural heritage aesthetic education courses. Of course, this study also has some limitations. The research mainly relies on literature analysis, lacking field investigations, and the database syllabus needs to be unified. In response to these limitations, my future research that direction plan is to conduct small-scale field investigations and collect oral history materials, promote standardization of image databases, conduct cross-ethnic comparative research. Finally, thank you to all the guests who have listened to my report. My report ends here. Thank you, everyone.